big decline in tablet sales. Are we approaching the end of tablets as a category? What are the options available in the market today? We tell you on the show.
Tablets. At one time, they were the hottest category when it came to tech devices. But lately, their sales have been dropping, and some people also say that it's almost a dying market. Is that really true? And is this the right time to buy a tablet? Who should really be buying one? That's what we'll be discussing on the show today. Welcome to Unboxed, the ultimate tech buying guide show. Joining me, of course, Aditya and Rahul. Thanks so much for being here. Do you think tablets today are really a dying market?
So I would say that tablets are somewhat dying market right now. This is because of the fact that a person has a 5 or 5.5 inch mobile phone. They also have a big screen like a laptop screen or maybe their PC where they can consume content at their will. They have a separate tablet for web browsing, for watching content, for maybe watching YouTube videos, and it doesn't make much sense in case to purchase a separate device just for that thing itself.
But on the contrary to what Aditya is saying here, tablets, I will say, is the perfect convergence device, and that is why we are seeing that the tablets have evolved into something much more unique, much more important, like the convertibles that we have today. These devices particularly are the extension of tablets that were there some time back. But even in the real world scenario, if you look at Apple iPad devices, Microsoft Surface, couple of other companies are also coming up with tablets. Although budget tablets, the market is going down, but the performance tablet market has started gaining momentum. You know, you are seeing devices. If we go back to tablet, like, it's the perfect convergence device. Why? Because you can do so many things on that, and because of its bigger screen size, all that real estate that you have, you can connect a keyboard to that. You have a perfect computer on the go. You can do almost any kind of task on that. Computing is there. You can consume multimedia content. You can listen to your songs. You can watch videos, read e-books. There's so many things that you can do using a tablet. So according to me, it's not a dying market any which way.
Well, tablets, whether they're dying market or not, two very distinct opinions. But we also spoke to a lot of people. What do they really think? Will they really go and buy a tablet right now?
Well, if they have the money and if they have the time, patience, who's stopping them? They should do whatever they feel like doing. But I personally am not a very big rage.
Actually, I have an iPhone, so more of the work is done through the iPhone. Like I have an iPhone 6, so I don't find need of a tablet. And again, I have a laptop as well. So I'm an MBA student, so most of the presentation work is better done through a laptop.
I have 2 tablets. I don't think they can ever replace mobile phones because of their portability. You always need a kind of this bag. I have my iPad right now. You always need a bag to carry them, and a phone you can always carry it.
Use iPad. I like that you can do pretty much anything you want on it that you can do on a laptop, but it's much smaller. And
you know, or maybe a new kind of form factor is what is required, and that is what is going to, you know, be big now?
So I would say that the hybrid market would definitely boom over time because of the fact that we have very few limited devices in the hybrid market right now which fit a particular use case. But in case you can combine the best of both worlds, you can have a tablet type of functionality and you also get the raw horsepower of maybe like a powerful laptop. Then that is the type of device that someone would like to buy.
But if you look at what you really want with a power-packed, you know, tablet with great screen and all the other features, the budget really goes very high in that.
Yes, budget definitely goes high, and with the emergence of new convertibles and, you know, devices, the 2-in-1 devices that are coming in, the glass ceiling, the price band of the tablets have already gone above and beyond of a normal person's reach. Classic example, recently at Computex I saw the launch of Asus's new Transformer book.
Okay.
Now this is a tablet predominantly, attach a keyboard, it becomes a computer, right? And in addition to that, using the Thunderbolt display, now the company is providing an expandable graphics solution. So you're seeing, you have a tablet that can be converted into a notebook, and if you want to do some heavy gaming on that, connect that graphic card to it and voila.
So today, whom do you think, who should really go in for a tablet?
Someone who consumes a lot of media, who needs maybe like a multi-monitor setup or needs a lot of screens to consume what they are doing. Apart from that, I would suggest that people who are maybe going to college and who like to watch a lot of content, they might be the perfect buyers for a tablet.
But then what is a good budget to look at for a tablet?
Sub 10,000 rupee is no longer a good price point for a tablet. Let me be very honest here, because the specification, the kind of applications that are there in the market today, low-end hardware would not really be able to suffice that. Because sub 10k you're looking at a quad-core processor, 1 or maybe 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, standard run-of-the-mill specifications. At that price point, that kind of a hardware specifications, normal day applications, this tablet won't be able to cut it. But yes, if you look beyond that, something close to about 30,000 rupees or maybe more than that, the iPad for an example, the iPad, the Air 2, Air 3, so all those devices, the newer range of devices that is coming from Apple, Samsung is also coming up with newer devices. So these are the kind of tablets that one should be looking for. I know there is a contention that people don't have that kind of a high budget for a tablet, but honestly speaking, if you don't have a high budget for a tablet, save and get a good product rather than buying something which you'll probably use today, but for tomorrow it's a useless device. It will stay there just as a display. You won't be able to do anything on that. And if you have a bigger budget, then move beyond the tablets. Go and look into a two-in-one or a convertible domain, because that is something which will be there and which will last longer than your average tablet or even the high-end ones.
Aditya, if you care to recommend a product for us, be it in the sub 10 or sub 20, or go all out.
In case you are in the 10k or sub 10k region, I would recommend the Xiaomi Mi Pad. It comes with the NVIDIA Tegra processor, quite powerful. And if you go slightly higher, in the mid-20s, I would recommend the iPad mini. At 7 inches, it's very nice, portable, lightweight. And if you really want to go all out, then I would recommend the iPad Pro with the really big screen, and you get the other accessories also with it.
Rahul, agree with all that?
Somewhat, but if you have a bigger budget, right, there the market splits into two main sections. Do you want to go with Windows or you want to go with Apple, So there I'll say that Windows provides a better chance at offering you productivity with its Surface 4 or Surface 4 Pro device. That is one device that I'll suggest. If you have that kind of budget, go ahead and buy that.
What are 360-degree cameras? How do they work? What are the options available in the market today?
So 360-degree camera, I know we've been hearing a lot about it. There are lots of new devices that are coming in. What is it really? How does it work?
So 360-degree camera works in a way that you have a single point source, wherein from that single point source you capture all of the 360-degree environment around it. And when you have to experience that environment, you have two options. Either you can see it on your smartphone or other screen and you have to scroll through all of that 360 content, or you can have a VR headset and maybe insert your smartphone screen, or maybe have another thing powering that VR headset, and you can see all of that 360-degree environment captured in whole detail just by moving your head. And for that, your smartphone must have a gyroscope sensor.
Okay. Is this going to be the next big thing now, Rahul?
This is definitely one of the bigger things that are coming to market.
Any good any products that are available?
Well, Ricoh Theta is one of the good 360-degree cameras that are available in the Indian market. So yeah, people can go out and check out if they want a good 360-degree camera.
Great advice there and great options that are available. I do hope that your question is now answered. Well, that's it on the show today. Do write to us with your feedback on primetech@ndtv.com. We will see you next week.